You all got to see him wake me up. I was just trying to wake him up.
Oh.
Dinner ready.
Oh.
Chicken stir fry. Already uncovered all the blankies. Your farts are stinky.
So why you smell them?
Because I'm sitting up here. Your glasses are beside you. We're gonna watch an awesome Christmas movie.
I want to sleep. Let me sleep. Go away.
We're gonna watch Trapped in Paradise tonight and set up the Christmas tree at my mom's. Get up.
I'm awake. I'm awake. I'm awake.
Christmas tree.
Merry Christmas.
Buddy.
Lean on me
Cheers.
when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. I need to bust a new stash, 'cause we're out of weed. Shitty indeed. I can't reach it from here.
Leave it to me.
Well,
We needed a different cigarette. That one's wet.
Oh,
Blah.
that's not good. Wet tokes.
Easy is almost gone.
Yeah. Oh, wait, no. I can't grind the weed because it's going to move the tripod. Dilemmas, dilemmas, dilemmas. Yeah, that's the
There's some weed.
stage. Don't worry, we ain't running out yet. But to be honest, what am I supposed to do with the filming? Oh
You're
no.
supposed to, like, relax for a second. Because you can smoke another one before you do it. And then I'll hold it while you busty up them there.
The nugs?
Yeah. Well, either way, new cigarette.
I already took one out.
Oh. Well, I'm blind.
Oh boy. I already ripped off a piece too. So if anyone doesn't know, we smoke poppers. You take a rip off from your cigarette. You insert it. You take your green.
You stamp it.
And you stamp it in there.
As many stamps as you want, but if you're a first timer, I'd say one.
Well, I don't think I'm a first timer, so I don't really need
But
one.
I didn't mean that you would pack the whole rest of the session then.
But we're not.
Because
We're busting a new sesh. That's the whole point. Oh, watch it slide. Oh no. I understand. Cool. Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Wrong lighter.
Wrong later, though.
Represent. We the North.
There.
There we go.
One
I'll
time,
take over.
I was at this party, and I was packing bongs, and I was one of two people who had a bong at this party. And this boy leans over and he's like, "Can I have a bong?" And I was like, "Yeah, for sure." And I only smoke poppers. I don't have a bowl piece. So I'm packing like this nice size fucking popper. I'm like drunk as shit, so it could have been huge. Like, you never know. And this kid throws up everywhere after smoking it. He hands me my bong, doesn't break it, like he's a champ, but then he throws up everywhere. Turns out he was 15 and he'd never drank or smoked weed or a cigarette before. And I just like KO'd him. He went home and had a bad night. But maybe he won't party again in the forest because you shouldn't do that when you're like 15.
Definitely. A little too early.
What? Made me laugh though.
Definitely can't let weed get in the hands of kids anymore.
No,
Now
it's
that's
not
legal
good
in
for babies.
Canada.
Messes with your brain functions when you're too young. Even when you're older, depending on how your brain works.
Yeah, you could end up with a chemical imbalance, so definitely have to make sure you're getting proper stuff. Make sure it's from a dispensary and nowhere else.
Yeah. There's usually a city site for each new city in Canada. Has its own site, like Brantford/marijuana.ca or something like that. And I'm sure your area has one too.
Or I think it's just Ontario.
There's one for Ontario as well. But this
It's
Brantford
it's
has
different.
its own.
Oh, okay. Well, it's different all across Canada. Each province has its own regulations and rules and whatnot. Not today. Trying to blow O's. I love this shed. Yes, if you didn't notice, we're in a shed.
Oh, sorry.
Thanks, hon.
This is like the littest shed ever. That's a baby pool behind us.
If you only knew the stories I grew up with, the sheds I hung out in. In Newfoundland, sheds are garages. So, let's go hang out in my shed. It's like, what the fuck is this, man? Oh.
It's a garage.
But they don't have garage doors. It doesn't have a garage door. It's a big shed, basically, but it looks like a garage.
Weird.
With all your woodworking tools and what have you.
Well, I built this shed.
You helped.
I helped build this shed.
But yeah.
With my parents.
It's plastic, so.
There's metal bars to support the corners.
Like, yeah, but it was already built for you. It's not like you built it out of like each little piece of wood.
No, I'm glad we didn't have to do that. We put our own fence up. We'll show you it on the way out. In one weekend. And my brothers weren't home. It's just me and my parents. It was terrible. But I made $70 when I was that age. That was a lot of money.
I'm still blowing out smoke. Ooh.
Told you pack them big.
Do I? I guess I do. Seth's is almost gone.
Caterpillar!
What's he got?
This is the fence that we built.
These are pecans and chocolate mixed together for the base.
Awesome.
So I'm going to add a bit more chocolate to that.
And you just boil the chocolate?
You mount it over a double boiler, which means you have a pot of water under it.
Perfect.
And you temper the chocolate by whipping it and adding in unmelted chocolate. Because you don't want the cocoa butter to separate. It'll discolor it.
Okay.
So now,
Eating a turtle, I would have never understood how they make it, but this looks like I want to eat it already.
yeah.
Victoria's over doing her makeup. And then you just freeze them, right?
Nope. If you freeze chocolate, then when it thaws out, it'll go back to its liquid state.
It sweats and go, yeah.
You have to let it harden naturally.
Okay.
I do stick it in the garage where it's cooler.
Okay. So it's not a drastic cold switch, but it's just
No.
at least a little
It
bit.
needs to solidify on its own.
Okay. Wicked. What other desserts do you have planned for like tomorrow and stuff?
I'm gonna do my Belgian cookies, and I'm going to do my my butter tarts.
Oh. When we were in Warsaw, there was the butter tart factory, and we must have spent at least $80 there every month in butter
my
tarts and apple fritters, and oh, they were delicious.
But you could get like a $3 bag that had 4 apple fritters in it, and the apple fritters were like the size of Daniel's toothpaste put together.
Yeah, or
Wow.
like my face, like half my face of just pure apple fritterness. And like originally they were like $3 a piece, so when you got 4 in a bag for $3, it was like perfect.
Was that the day old stuff?
Yeah, day old stuff always was good to
Nothing wrong
go.
with day olds.
No. If anything, they got that little bit of a crisp, so they don't sit on the shelf for a bit.
They sold loaves of bread for $3.
Yeah, and like cheddar bread and everything. Oh yeah, wicked.
The ladies there were really nice.
Oh, very nice. I think just like they knew where we were living, where the woman had like scammed people before, and I think they did all the day olds because they knew we were down on our luck when we were there. It was like a nice blessing in disguise.
Woohoo! Caramel.
So I'll start with these. These are more solidified.
Yeah.
I might have to wait until the chocolate's done to put on top, because look,
Yeah, it's all melty.
because you want to get it before it melts. I think I need to wait.
Hey guys.
How's it going?
I'm gonna have some more toast.
Welcome
I just woke the fuck up. Just woke up.
Nap time. Welcome to the movie. A mini motion picture.
Yeah. I'll take it off there. Oh, plastic bag. Winner. We're gonna get pulled pork poutines for dinner tonight, maybe. That's what I'm thinking about. There's a place down the street that makes them, and they're so good.
I just googled it. It's only 11 minutes walking distance, so I won't have to hear her complain about how far we're walking.
Even though, you know, it was my idea, so I wouldn't have complained anyway.
Oh yeah.
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 Later.
It's the repercussions of the complaining. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm so tired. Oh, why'd you make me walk there? Oh, me so tired. I don't know why you're Chinese, but you're Chinese. You paused it?
Oh, I'm positive.
Oh, okay. Trippy.
Sesh with the best. So I told him this story, and he thinks that I should tell you guys. So when I was a kid, I've bitten my nails forever. And I'm finally actually growing some nails on my fingers. good for me. But my whole life I've had this problem. So I had a CAS worker growing up in foster care. And she promised me if I didn't bite my nails for 6 months, she would take me to go get them professionally painted. Go get a manicure. And I was so excited. So for 6 months, I made sure I did not bite my nails. I bought like a soap that smelled disgusting. And then on the 6-month mark, she went on mat leave and had her baby and never came back to work. Then, a few years later, I'm in school, and my parents bought me a lot of Easter candy, like a huge bag of it, like a big bag, just full. And I wasn't allowed to eat a lot of candy because I was a super hyper kid. So when I brought it all to school, the teachers didn't believe that my foster parents let me bring it to school. They thought I snuck it to school. So they took it away from me and they sent me to the principal's office. Principal's like, I'm going to keep it right here safe in the drawer until your parents call me back. And when they call me back and say you can have it, you can have it back. So I get called down in the last period. I'm really sorry to tell you this, but I was having some cravings. And I just took one thing out of the drawer at a time and it's all gone. And this lady is 8 months pregnant, so like I can't be mad at her. I can't, like, when I was a kid, I was very physical, so I was like, I can't, like, kick this lady, because, like, I'll be in a lot of trouble. And so, I was, like, thinking about, what am I supposed to do? And I was like, okay. She was like, I promise I will buy you all new Easter candy. And I was thinking to myself, okay, that's fine. She's going to return it all. This woman goes on mat leave.
Again.
And never comes back. I'm gonna hunt her down one day. She was the principal of my elementary school, right? So, like, there's gotta be pictures and documents of her somewhere.
All the graduation photos.
Yeah, and I'm gonna find her and be like, you owe me my Easter candy from when I was, like, 7.
Never make a promise when you're almost pregnant.
No, when you're, like, 8 months pregnant, do not make promises to little children. I'm 19, and that shit still bugs me.
19 weeks pregnant, yeah.
I meant 19 because my birthday's in December.
Oh, you're 19 years old.
Yeah.
I was confused. Awesome. Yeah, I'd be a little unpolite, but here we are, smoking again today. Definitely a boring day.
It has been a bit boring.
She went for a nap. I stayed on Amazon and just went shopping.
Yeah. Boys. Need their toys, I guess. Did you find any baby stuff? Or just like
No.
YouTube stuff?
I found some YouTube things, some clothing, some paraphernalia,
Okay.
marijuana apparatuses like vaporizers,
Oh, okay.
like one that sits on a desk that looks like a sharpener that you poke your pencil in, and like you put your weed in the pencil part, and then you put
That
your bowl
sounds
on
pretty.
top.
That sounds pretty wicked.
And it's dope, and it has like little hoses like a hookah. And then you can put the hose in a bong,
That's pretty neat. I like that.
or you can put a hose in one of those gas masks or the little oxygen mask for your puffer. And then
Yeah.
sit there and just like an old person, or have like the little wires that go in your nose or over your ears.
What's the
And sit
thing,
there,
like,
just puffing on your vape.
if you put if you put some holes in there so that I could breathe out, that would be great. It's just like when you put a puffer mask on, it seals
Sorry.
your face,
Earphones.
right? And yeah, no. When we hit that blunt through it, we'll have to post that, but
Yeah.
we hit a blunt through a puffer mask. And all you could do was breathe in, and then once you breathe in, it suctioned to your face, so you had to, like, rip it off your face in order to actually, like, breathe like a normal person again. It was a little scary, but it was nice.
Couldn't live like that. Love to live like that, but couldn't. Cheers. Ready to go in?
Sure.
I'll smoke one more. Why not? Maybe I'll go to sleep this time. And
You'll go to sleep?
torture Diana. Maybe come downstairs and go through Amazon, look at all the stuff that I want to get you. You'll be happy. Like crop tops and cute little shirts and sweaters. And
It's gonna wait a while before I wear those.
yeah, well, the crop top would be a little weird. It's like, oh, look at my under boob, my side boob, and this part of my boob too. I can't really put my boob. There's too much boob. Oh my God, what am I supposed to do? Daniel, help me!
My boobs are a lot bigger right now. But I was more thinking, like, my stomach and, like, it would be weird.
But by 8 months, like, you'd have under boob and
I
side
saw this
boob
lady
and, oh my goodness. it's
When
gonna
I
be
was, like,
so much
12,
boob.
and she was wearing a bikini, and she was, like, 8 months pregnant. And she just looked very uncomfortable.
Yes, and if you're in public, you think everyone's gonna be like.
No, I just felt like I would want something holding my stomach. She
All right,
looked
well,
like she was
you
gonna
can't
fall
always
over.
be lying in bed, okay?
No, I know, but she looked like she was gonna fall over.
Victoria always has the blankets underneath her belly when she's sleeping.
I do. It's comfortable. Oh, cheers. I might need a nap more. I'll see you later.